Guys, down here, 35-acre res. Literally just rocked up. It's about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, and first stop off. Generally, when I get here, I have sort of drive around the lake and stop off at every car park and we'll mooch around the pegs and see if I can see out. Literally first stop off right next to the weir. Just been stood here 5 minutes. Saw 3 roll. Decent fish as well, probably mid-20s. So just one rod. Banoffee pop up on a stiff link. Just cast it about 15-20 yards, underarm wob. Scattered a few boils around it, and the fish have been showing after I put the rod in, so I know they're in the area. Just going to give it half an hour on this hook bait, and then I'm going to change to a bottom bait, just to gauge what they want. Sometimes I want bottom bait, sometimes they take pop-ups. Just got to see on the day what they want. But it's fairly weedy out there, so I don't want to fairly fish a bottom bait if I can help it, but we'll see. I'll update you when I get set up. Hopefully if you can see me next time I have a carp, but looks really good. Obviously I'm just going to keep my eyes skinned now for fishing in the main body of the lake. But if I don't see anything, I think I'll just give it a few hours here and see what happens. Hello guys, I'll keep you in the loop. Last time I spoke to you, I was doing a little bit of stalking down at the weir, but didn't produce anything. There's still boshing over the areas where I've seen them previously, but obviously nothing happened. But what I decided to do was set up on the dam wall. We're about 30 or 40 yards away. I'll give it about 5 or 6 hours there. I was planning to do the night there, but I just wasn't feeling it. When I first set up, the wind was pushing into me. It was absolutely pucker for a bite, but as the day progressed, it sort of went downhill, and I just didn't feel like the fish would be there anymore. So, come up to the point. I had a quick walk up to the point, and I had a mooch and saw one within about 2 minutes of being on here. So that was my mind made up. I moved onto the point now. Full 2 out, got me right in the middle rod at about 100 yards to a nice clear area that I've took fish off before, and I just dropped my left hand rod probably about 25-30 yards out, just in front of me, just in case fish come patrolling around the point and into the bay. But I think they'll be out in the main body of water. I ain't seen anything in the bay, but it's starting to colour up a bit now. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it might be a bit of an algae bloom starting to get hold of it, but yeah, it's got more of a mucky browny colour now. Anyway, so I've got my right and my middle rod are on hinge stiff rigs. Always fish them when I'm fishing distance, and because I'm fishing over a couple of weed beds, not very big, not very thick, but obviously yeah, pick your line up, and obviously fishing choddies, it's very difficult to get your line to lay slack and sort itself out. So them two are on hinge stiff, as I said, and my left hand rod is on the choddy because I'm not fishing very far out and there's not a lot of weed between me and it. I'm fishing it in about 1.5 to 2 foot of weed, but it's only really thin anyway. It's not really properly starting to come up yet. So yeah, let's pucker. Hopefully I'll bag 1 or 2. Just got all sorted out. I just recast me right in the middle rod because bloody tufties kept picking me baits up, and after that's happened, a lot of get them in and check they're alright and that lot. Even though I do might mesh me up baits up and that lot, just sort of mess with me head a bit. So they've gone out, pucker now, they're all out for the night. Go stick a little bit more bait out, probably another 30 baits. I've put about 3/4 of the key out. I didn't want to put over much out because obviously I want to nick a bite. The more you put out, the longer it takes to get a bite. Now guys, and to update you, managed to bag one. I would say it's about mid-20. Felt nice and heavy anyway. It's probably about 3:15 now. Bagged him about half an hour ago, as I said, so I'm just going to slip him in the retainer and go do the photos when it gets light. It shouldn't be long around, probably an hour, so I'm going to sit up with him for an hour. The fish just bosh then. I think it's starting to bosh now. It's just absolutely peed it down about 11 o'clock last night. I thought my bivvy was going to get flooded out. I had to do a bit of improvised bailing, but it's calmed down a bit now. It's still raining, just like that, drizzly, hazy, but perfect fishing conditions. I'll show you this fish when it gets light. He'll be out in the margin. He's about, pushed him out into 6 foot of water. No weed around him at all. Very important if you're going to retain fish is make sure they're in a nice, well oxygenated area. Don't put them in the middle of a weed bed. Very uncomfortable for the fish to be there. If it was choosing to sit there, it won't be there. Not this time of the night. Yeah, so it's nice cool water. Got him in chesties and I've pushed him out off the marginal drop off, so it's about he's in about 6 foot of water. No weed, cool water as well, so just got to keep going out there and checking in, make sure his gills are working properly. Just checked him probably 5 minutes ago. His mouth protruding, his gills are working, he's sat upright, he's at the bottom of the sack, bottom of the retainer, so he's happy. If he starts listing about them, then I just release him. It's not worth it. Right, I'll show him in the morning. Happy days. Now guys, just got this fish out to show you. 25 on the button. Very lively. It's been in the retainer about an hour and a half, so just while it got light. So 25 common. Look at that. Torpedo, this one. I think he would have gone bigger when he was spawned out now, so happy days. Absolutely over the moon. Taken about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. As I said, it's been in a retainer for an hour and a half, so yeah, a bit lively, but happy days.